Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my new series. I am playing the new Hitman game, and I will hear you after the cutscenes.
Majestic, isn't it? I'm Diana. I'll take you to your quarters.
Someone likes to keep secrets.
Secrets are our stock and trade. Besides, from what I hear, you have a few of your own. I'm not like you, in case you're wondering. I'm in the Handler program. Agents and handlers work in unity. You know the expression, know your enemy? Well, that part is my job.
Knowing your enemy is only half the victory.
I know. You also need to know yourself. I'm working on it. I read your case file. Impressive work. Hardly textbook, but I suppose fieldwork never is. Tell me, what did it feel like, taking lives?
Random. Disordered.
Is that why you came here? Why you let us test you?
Maybe I'm not the only one being tested.
Well, we are here. Basic training starts at 0600 hours. I should leave you to prepare.
Are you sure about this?
I am.
There are no second chances, Miss Burnwood. Not here.
I choose him.
May I inquire why? A blank slate? Antisocial? Apathetic and unresponsive? No doubt the boy shows promise, but...
Perhaps I see possibility where others see limitation. Isn't that what a handler does, sir?
We'll see. Anyone can kill Miss Burnwood. He still remembers nothing?
If he does, he's not sharing.
We will check up on his story. The hospital in Romania. In the meantime, keep him under close watch.
Welcome to advanced training. Your first mission originally took place in Sydney, Australia. The target was Calvin Ritter, also known as the Sparrow, master thief for hire, specializing in rare and priceless art. Our agent cleverly infiltrated Ritter's private yacht during a social gathering and discreetly eliminated him without any of the guests noticing. Now you will do the same. Oh, and don't worry about the training operatives. All weapons are simulated. Good luck, Initiate.
Alrighty, so let's do this. This game is actually a serious reboot, and I am playing Hitman since the beginning.
Can't let you through here. I've got strict orders.
Alright, as you can see, I have left those tips and things in there, hopefully long enough that you can read everything if you're interested. And yeah, definitely pick this game up if you want to. And yeah, this is kind of the tutorial. The whole first video here is the tutorial, and they are teaching you the game mechanics and stuff, as you would expect from a tutorial, right? So we are subduing this guy here because I don't want to kill non-targets. That's just the way I like to play Hitman, and will always do. I always did. So yeah. Now, this guided training you can't really do.
Clothes. That's a first. Might just work though. People do tend to see uniforms, not faces. Be cautious though. Some people are more observant than others. Not bad, Initiate.
Yeah, I will try to not talk during those little conversation bits with Diana, our handler. And that's also a point why I love the reboot. They were able to bring back Diana Burnwood, which, if you don't know, in the last game, Hitman Absolution, your first mission is to kill her. So yeah, she's back. I'm happy with that, definitely. And yeah, as I was telling you, I am playing Hitman since the beginning. The first contact I made with the second installment, which is Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. And that game immediately got me hooked, and yeah, basically I discovered that because of Metal Gear Solid. Now, Metal Gear Solid is the first game that introduced me to the stealth genre, and between the break of the release of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, I basically looked around for other stealth games, and I found Hitman 2. And from then on, I went back. I bought myself the first Hitman game, which was also very awesome. And yeah, I basically played every single Hitman game. So yeah, there is an exact way that I do like to play these games, and I will show you the way that I play it and that I will play this whole thing in the
Okay.
last tutorial
Unlike
mission.
mechanics, the cabin crew is allowed upstairs access. I see what you're getting at. Very unorthodox. I like it.
I just hit the body there because actually it's just a habit.
Very much.
If I have to knock someone out, I always hide the bodies. And yeah, this is just really habit because I want to do a stealth stealth approach, which is like a ghost. You were never there, the bodies don't get found, and nobody really knows what happens. So this is a new mechanic. Actually, you can blend in if you have the right disguise.
Blending in, I see. Well done, Initiate.
To get out of the game while you still can,
Funny how you and the universe always tend to agree.
isn't it? Anyway, you told me this Norfolk job will be your last. And now I overhear the crew talking about Istanbul and Stockholm? What gives, Kelvin?
I didn't lie, Callista. Look, you don't have to retire just because you leave the field. Most great players simply become managers.
You're recruiting.
Now you're catching on. The sparrow cannot die.
You're not a superhero, Calvin. They don't exist.
Well, not with that attitude, they don't. Mr. Norfolk, so good of you to fly down. Can I offer you a drink?
Oh, no thank you. No. Not before 6. My wife is very insistent about that rule.
My sympathies. So, excellent timing. I just had the computer set up in my office. Shall we?
Yes, please, lead the way.
Okay, so now we will follow these two guys to their destination, and as I said, guided training, so you don't really have to choose how you want to eliminate him. Oh my gosh, words again. I'm sorry. So yeah, as you can see, we are not allowed in
Sorry,
these
no
rooms.
yacht crew can pass through here. Sorry.
Oh yeah. So what is the obvious thing to do? Well, find another way in, right? And these two guys
Most
conveniently look the
get
other
what they
way. Now yeah, these games, it's all about learning the level,
Mr. Norfolk,
learning
and you pay
how
for the best.
the NPCs
Here, I'll
behave, learning their routes, and
files
find
for
your own perfect route to run
Not
through.
my usual scene technology.
That's why I love these
Most
games.
Of my clients
You
are
can
art
come back,
collectors.
replay every
So
single
what is
level
it?
as much as you want, learn
Reactor?
everything you need to know
Well,
for
not
this
just
one
a reactor,
perfect run.
Mr.
And yeah, that
More
is
of a revolution.
my way of handling these
50
games.
years ahead of its time.
Now, I was talking about Metal Gear Solid and how it brought me to Hitman. There's actually a third series,
I don't mean to
which is
boast,
Splinter
but
Cell,
whoever
obviously,
makes it to market
which I
first
do enjoy as
is
well.
reactor.
And
Will become
I am really hoping that they will release a
Well,
new Splinter Cell for the
rooting for you.
PS4.
Now what's that
So we have
password? Always
actually
slips
a
my
new
mind.
stealth game as well, and that's elimination
Your target
done.
is
As you
down.
can see,
Now head
silence
towards an
pistol,
exit.
perfect, right? This is, I'm not sure. I mean, it's a silence kill and unnoticed but we didn't have a chance to hide the body. So yeah, that's not good, right? And that's why I like to play this mission a bit different, as you will see in the following scenes. But let me warn you, I didn't went for a suit-only silent assassin rating, because I thought it would be nice. Yeah, another habit from the old games. Pick up your suit before you leave. I always did that in the old games, or the first 3, I guess. Since Blood Money, I'm all about suit-only silent assassin. So yeah, another
Challenge
cutscenes
complete.
coming up.
Good
So
work, Initiate.
How did you know?
I told you he had talent.
His stats are off the charts. Such skills and reflexes. They could only be the result of previous training. Power like that, with no moral restraint, he could be dangerous.
I thought that was rather the point, sir.
All agents have weak spots, Miss Burnwood. Pressure points to keep them in check. But this one... Perhaps it would be better to just...
Give me a chance, sir. Give him a chance. I will take full responsibility.
Very well. It's your show.
Welcome back, Initiate. As an ICA agent, every challenge you face can be overcome in multiple ways. Complete this exercise again, this time attacking it from a different angle. Vary your strategy. Improvise. We will be watching.
So now we are allowed to tackle this mission the way we want, and I went ahead and completed every single challenge that we got, and only left one open, and that's the way to how I will tackle the other missions. I will always complete all challenges, and for the future I will make it like an assassination montage at the beginning or at the end. We will have to think about that. And here's a nice little distraction for this guy, and I just love how he drops down his cigarette and he don't cares. He just don't care. Yeah, this gives us enough time to jump up here, get over the ledge and climb through the window, which I found for suit only definitely the best route, if not the only. And as you saw at the beginning, I picked up the lockpick which I needed for the door, and the 3 coins here which we will use for distraction. So this guy is problem number 1. And you have just enough time to get through here. Because someone... See? That white little marker there? Yeah, just enough time to pass through. And there's another guy here on the left. I will use Instinct to show you him in a second. Yeah, there we go. And he goes and checks this coin out, which allows us to get in this room. And I hope you recognize this one. So yeah, now it's basically a waiting game. And yeah, I just had to wait for the NPCs to show up, and I was thinking about different ways to assassinate him, but then I thankfully remembered that I had this one challenge still open, and we will go for a accidental kill here. Basically, we will drop a lifeboat on top of his head, which is fun, right? That's why I picked up the crowbar at the beginning of this level, because we need that. We could do it with a remote explosive, but that's not very accidental, isn't it? So yeah, I thought, you know what, let's pick up the crowbar and assassinate our target this way. He is actually right down there, and as you can see, tutorial style, it pops up telling you, yeah, you can arrange an accident right here, and if you don't have the crowbar, you can't actually let this boat fall down. So yeah, thankfully I noticed the crowbar at the beginning, and look at this, accidental kill, inbound. So you do have enough time here. You just have to walk away right as you can and extract with the chopper. So done and dusted with suit only, which is awesome. Some cutscenes coming up, so I will shut up again.
I just got word. Romania was a dead end.
You're saying that he lied?
Place is real enough. Deserted. But we found no trace that your man was ever there. Or anyone else for that matter.
Someone erased his steps.
We'll keep digging, of course. But frankly, it's as if the Earth just spat him out. you still determined?
Does it matter? I was told there'd be no second chances.
Don't believe everything you hear, Miss Burnwood.
My decision stands.
Very well. I'll be watching.
The final test is based on an authentic 1979 mission, the high point of training director Soda's career as an active agent. The target was Jasper Knight, a famous US chess master exposed as a Soviet spy. Soda's caught up with Knight at a military airfield in Cuba and eliminated him against all odds. This is your objective as well. Now listen carefully. ICA exams aren't normally this difficult. Not only was the airfield a virtual fortress, he even added additional guards. Sodas wants you to fail. He considers you a threat, and this way, your unfortunate exit from the program will not raise any eyebrows. He did not, however, factor me into the equation. If Sodas can bend the rules, then so can I. Good luck, Initiate.
Yeah, thank you, Diana. And alrighty, guys, this mission finally puts us on the spot. I mean, this mission is awesome. You had so much challenges which are very, very rewarding kills, and unfortunately I don't have them. But as I said, with the next video, with Paris, we will include those as well, because I think it's a lot of fun, and yeah, it just gives you a little bit more of an insight to this game, and yo, I think you will enjoy those as well. So yeah, as I progress through the level here, let me tell you this. This level is so much harder. It feels like Hitman 2, honestly. From the difficulty, I love it. That's how these games should be. Challenging, but very rewarding. Now, the coins are conveniently placed here, right? So we will use that to distract this security guard there, so we can climb through the window. This strategy worked out the best for me, and believe me, I have done a lot of testing, and yeah, the route I'm showing you is basically the fastest, safest way to go. You could go different approaches. Don't get me wrong, you can always experiment, and this is just my opinion of how to tackle those missions, because it worked out so well for me. And yeah, I changed my strategies about 2 or 3 times here in this mission, and that's really awesome, because that's what I love. You have to think, you have to stay sharp, you have to make decisions on the way, fast decisions, and that's what a Hitman game makes. That's what it makes to be a good Hitman game, or a good stealth game even. It was a bit lost in Metal Gear Solid 5, which is the reason I didn't post any gameplay of it, even though I have like almost 50 hours played. But I just didn't enjoy it that much, and if I have to force myself to play a game, I will definitely not make videos about it. And that's like Black Ops 3, you know, I would have to really push myself to even play it, and that's why I stopped it. So yeah, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked there, but we do have the time, believe me. I will have to play another waiting game in here. Basically, those guys will set up perfectly, and you see why once we are there. The colonel there on the far left, he is the guy that is a bit of a pain in the ass, if you ask me. He can throw you off so bad, because he actually comes into this bathroom, which luckily I did remember. And yeah, so I just hide in here and thought, okay, if he is coming in here, he will not be able to spot me and everything will be fine. And yeah, thankfully I remembered that the second time these guys come back here, he will not, the second and the third time I think, he is not with them. So that's when you want to strike. And yeah, just be patient. Be patient. That's the whole thing of this game. Be patient. See the opportunities that you get, and basically strike when you are sure that you can do everything without getting spotted. And here is where I started to think about my strategy. Would I like to do something else, or how would I approach this or that? And I wasn't too sure how I should do it. See, he is already coming back, and he has this guard which is following him everywhere. I tried to lure him in here with coins, which doesn't went well. They didn't hurt it at all. I will throw another one, and yeah, no result. So I was like, oh my gosh, how should I do that? And this is actually the first suit-only silent assassin attempt that I did. So yeah, it worked out perfectly in the end, you will see that, but for the moment I was like, how do I get this guard away from him? Because yeah, he is a bit a pain. Throw another coin here. He didn't look at all. So yeah, I was like, screw the coins, I will have to find a different angle to tackle this. I looked around here, waited, wasn't sure what I should do, and then I realized, wait, there's rat poison over here. Could be a possibility, because I was thinking, hey, I could poison his drink when he comes in and throw up on the toilet. I could just drown him in there, which would be a cruel way to end his life, I know, but hey, it's an assassination game, so yeah, things have to happen, and that was my idea. So I changed my strategy here. I thought, hey, you know what? I will freaking rat poison his drink and drown him, and yeah, then I realized, wait, the guard is having a bit of a distance to him before he starts following. See, he waited there for a bit, and I thought, why not just subdue this guy? I mean, this will spare me a lot of trouble if you get this guy out of the way. I did make a small little mistake here. Basically, I went ahead and dragged the body with me so I can dump him in the thing there. You know the thing, this thing here, this box. So he's out of the way, but I didn't pick up his assault rifle. So the assault rifle is still on the floor there, and guess what happens next? Yeah, they will find the weapon. They will find it. Actually, he will find it and tell it to a guard. The guard then picks the gun up and move it to the armory. So not really a problem there. But yeah, it was just a small mistake. But I'm not speedrunning here, so I do have time. He just found it. Another guard comes in, and then I changed my decision again. I thought, hey, if he is alone in this room, I can take the Garrett and make it really Hitman style, and that's the way I finally went and just Garrett this guy old school, and this is exactly the way I would like to tackle every following mission. Suit only, silent assassin, which means only kill the target, hide his body. If you have to subdue someone, hide his body. Get out of this thing. Never been seen, never been spotted. That's the way I love Hitman, and yeah, I will do my best to include every single level in this way. Yeah, so I think you would enjoy this as well, right? I mean, Silent Assassin Suit Only, it is a challenge, but it's so rewarding, let me tell you that. If you're playing Hitman for yourself, you know what I mean. Or any stealth game, actually, if you go for the non-lethal, only target kill approach, you know what it feels like to complete this level. Fluid and smooth, yeah, it's awesome. So we are making our way to the exit here, and we will have another cutscene coming up there, so I will have to shut up for a bit, but I will meet you once more right at the end of this video, where I show you all the challenges we completed. So yeah, let's meet then.
Congratulations, Agent. You are cleared for field duty. what you just did. The chopper leaves at dawn. Now get out of my sight.
So what happens now?
You go back into the world, disappear, stay on your own and on the move. When we need you, we will contact you.
And so does.
He played his hand, and he lost. He cannot touch us now. Still, I can't believe we beat him at his own game.
If you know your enemy.
Quite right. I should tell you, the trail went dead after Romania. Our team found no records of any kind. No name, nothing.
I think they called me 47.
That's not a name.
So make it one.
All right. Agent 47.
You were always the best. Nobody ever came close. You define the art, and it defines you. Your actions have changed the world. Powerful men have fallen by your hand, but by the same token, others have risen. Do you realize what kind of world you've been shaping? Does the ICA? Does your handler? I live in that world. I have seen the consequences. I have felt the cost. That's what defines me.
Alrighty, so we just have like half a minute time, so we will do this quickly. Now, as you can see here, I will show you the challenges, and I did get the Master Assassin challenge completed, which means every single challenge for this level is done. And next up is Paris, and in May we will have the next level dropped. So yeah, I have some time to complete Paris and gather everything. And yeah, we'll try to post this at the end of April before we have the new level. And thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it, subscribe if you're new, and as always, guys, take care. Bye.